Number 1. To Sir with Love. Being gay is a taboo in a Chinese descent family. Qian is an heir who must hide his secret to keep the inheritance. However, the truth is gradually revealed. Number 2. Kabe Sadujan Saka. No Nico. Yoshiki Kanwa. Shounen Yoku Wokujira Setter. For Mamoru Yoshiki, a doujinshi artist, the only thing that satisfies his need for approval is to sell his original BL manga at the popular Kabesa section, a section for popular doujinshi circles on the wall side of the venue, and be recognized by readers at the event. But then one day, something happens to him. He meets Kazama Issei, a childhood friend he once had a crush on who is now popular up and coming idol. Their lives in distant worlds should never have crossed paths, but you can't take your eyes off this story of two young men growing up in each other's presence. Number 3. Ghost Host Ghost House. Colleen is a live streamer whose passion, due to past trauma, is the challenge of hunting ghosts. He didn't know that he'd come to stay under the same roof as those hunted ghosts when he comes to live with relatives in Thailand. He also meets Plume, a young man who seems to understand his feelings of loss. Together, the two have to confront a truth too difficult to bear. Number 4. Big Dragon. When a pub renovation is brought on by a desire to forget the horrible mistake of sleeping with the enemies meet again as client and architect. Number 5. Remember Me. Letter, MSN, BB, line. Communication brings us closer, but our relationship becomes farther. Number 6. Two Moons, The Ambassador. This sequel continues from where Two Moons to left off. The sequel will show the progression of all three returning couples. They has to persevere in times of helplessness as Weio's incriminating pictures and videos have been released by Park and Pring. The story will show the progression of their relationship after that scenario. Ming and Kid will have to learn to develop and mature in their relationship, while Forth and Beam will also settle down and progress in theirs. Two couples from the novel The Ambassador are also being included in this sequel. Their storylines are more along with the rival to lovers sort of scenario. One of the pair includes Suthi, the medicine moo. Number 7. Roommates of Pundek 304. Ji Ho Jun, 29, a happy-go-lucky third-generation chaebol of Gemin Group, receives an ultimatum from his father to 1. Leave the house penniless and survive for 2 years. 2. Achieve results as a team leader in the new business team of the Gemin Group. Ho Jun was kicked out and moved to Villa, which he came to in a Ferrari. When he arrives, Seo Ji-yoon, the owner of the villa, ignores and treats him as a swampy man who drives a luxury car penniless. However, it turns out they work in the same company and they meet as a team leader and subordinate. What will happen between them? Number 8. Self. Tang is a young new artist who mysteriously loses his reflection. He sees a strange Bo, Neo, in the mirror instead. An odd relationship starts with a conflict between suspense and trust. Number 9. My Tooth Your Love. Jin Shan'an, a promising achiever, is already the chief dentist at his dental clinic at a young age. Although cold-hearted and distant by appearance, Jin Shan'an has nevertheless earned himself the coveted title of being the master prince of dentistry. One day, he is entrusted by Bai King, one of his seniors, to treat her precious little brother, Bai Lang. As Bai Lang seats himself in front of Jin Shan'an, he looks at the man with the cold and ruthless look. And while a mask covers most of Jin Zhuan's face, it only helps highlight his deep, electric eyes. Bai Lang then hears his gentle and soothing voice telling him not to be afraid. But almost instantaneously, he finds himself stunned, his heart palpitating, and finding a desperate excuse to run away. As it turns out that Bai Lang is not the first dental patient to try to run away from Jin Shan'an, but definitely the most troublesome since Jin Juanan started his career. Number 10. Hard Love Mission. Yoshi and Ampere are entrusted to interview big star putter. The two take a trip to Koh Samet for the interview. Unexpectedly, Yoshi is thrust into the position of temporary personal manager to Putter. What's more, he has to take care that Vivi doesn't get too close to Putter and stir up news. There will be many hard missions Yoshi will have to undertake for this interview. Number 11. Eternal Yesterday. Koichi, who is cheerful and popular in the class, and Mitsuru, who is talented and not good at socializing. The two high school students are strongly attracted to each other due to their opposite personalities. However, one morning, Koichi is hit by a truck in front of Mitsuru. Koichi got up on the spot and smiled as usual, and although he was indeed alive, his classmates gradually began to forget about Koichi's existence. Number 12. Till the World Ends. Till the World Ends is a story of two young men, as they find themselves accidentally living together throughout the last 13 days of the world. Art, a very attractive business student, unfortunately an accident caused him to lose his memories. Due to that, Art relies on Golf to help him navigate and prepare for the end of the world. Golf, a medical student, has a stressful history of family and relationship problems. Gus, his only brother, also in jail. He has no one left. At the time Art has an accident, the government announces the evacuation of people to the bunker because the world will end soon. Golf, who was involved in the incident, decided not to go to the bunker, but to help Art instead. The rest of their lives outside were full of chaos, they both being chased by Lon and Choco, who had purpose to kill people as many as he can before the world ends. Golf has never felt what is a deep love from another person. He wanted nothing more, just to find love what he still has chance before he dies. Art wanted to go back to his hometown. Their relationship was improved, and they seemed to know that they both are in love. Golf and Art need to navigate their confusing feelings for each other, because they both know exactly that they are going to die. Number 13. Choco Milkshake. A cat and dog crossed a rainbow bridge, but came back as humans. Yunwoo lives alone after losing his parents at the age of 20 and working part-time in his uncle's shop. One day, two strangers enter the house and claim they were Choco and Milk. The two were indeed the reincarnation of Choco and Milk, whom he raised from childhood to high school and lost by an accident. The arrival of the two embarks on a new beginning and the quest to discover love.